Hello, my name is Jacquelynne Rodriguez. I'm applying for the Diversity Network Summer Scholarship. I was asked to create a video telling how my experiences abroad are going to have an effect on my future career. Well, let me tell you a little bit about myself. When I was younger, I knew that I one day wanted to work in an occupation that would allow me to help others. I've always been very passionate about helping others, and this passion seemed to only grow with age. Throughout the majority of high school and college, I volunteered at a local hospital in my hometown of Augusta, Georgia. This hospital is a university hospital. I've spent my time volunteering in various units of the hospital, including the labor and delivery unit and also the general surgery unit. However, my experiences volunteering with a speech-language pathologist and audiologist in the speech and hearing clinic really helped to offer the most rewarding experiences that I've ever experienced throughout my time at University Hospital. My time at University Hospital thus helped me to decide on majoring in communication sciences and disorders with the intent of becoming a speech-language pathologist. When I began my studies at the University of Georgia, I searched for various organizations on campus that would allow me to interact with my peers and meet people while also giving back to others through this form of community service. I felt extremely fortunate when I realized that UGA had a plethora of different organizations which would cater to my wishes. One of the organizations that I joined immediately was the Student Council for Exceptional Children. As the Public Relations Chair, I serve as a liaison between UGA students and other organizations on campus which cater to the needs of children with special needs. My enthusiasm for volunteering also encouraged me to apply for Alpha Phi Omega, which is the National Community Service Fraternity. My involvement in Alpha Phi Omega has provided me with numerous opportunities to volunteer throughout the Athens community. I've received the opportunity to volunteer at UGA Gardens, the Athens Area Humane Society, and also Learning Ally, which is an organization that records books for children with dyslexia and children who are blind. My passion for helping others was accompanied by my passion for linguistics. I've always found language to be something that's extremely interesting, and the ways that words are formed is just like very interesting to me, and it's so amazing how words can be created in so many different ways to form so many different languages and so many different thoughts. And Spanish has been a part of my education since elementary school, and I decided to take on Spanish as my second major at the University of Georgia. Although Spanish is a part of my Puerto Rican heritage, I'm half African American and half Puerto Rican. I was not raised speaking Spanish in the home. Instead, I learned it in middle school, and I've continued to take Spanish classes to the point at which I'm almost fluent in Spanish. My interest in the Spanish language also has provided me with numerous opportunities to volunteer around the Athens community. I've spent the majority of my time in Athens volunteering at the Garnet Ridge Boys and Girls Club. Many of the children who come to their club are of Latino heritage and speak Spanish. I've enjoyed practicing my Spanish with them because I feel that my Spanish is on a similar level to those of children. We're both learning, and it's not as intimidating to mess up when speaking with a child as it is when I'm speaking with an adult. In addition, I've also worked as a Spanish translator at parent-teacher conferences at Gaines School Elementary School, which is a local elementary school in Athens. My passions and my associated experiences in linguistics and volunteerism have definitely reaffirmed my aspirations to one day become a speech-language pathologist. I found the field of speech-language pathology to be the perfect blend of linguistics and service. Speech-language pathology is a growing field that's in high demand for speech pathologists that are bilingual. After I graduate from the University of Georgia, I plan to attend graduate school for speech therapy. I plan to work in a hospital setting as a speech-language pathologist that specializes in bilingual speech therapy and foreign accent reduction. So as a speech-language pathologist, I'll be presented with the opportunity to help other people improve their speech on a daily basis. And knowing that I could work at a job where I can give back to others really makes me proud of my future career goals. Although I've been provided with many excellent educational opportunities at the University of Georgia, I really felt the need to expand my horizons by studying abroad. I know that studying abroad is going to provide me with opportunities that I don't have here on campus. I'll be exposed to a completely new culture, a completely new way of thinking, and many different daily activities that are so very different from my own in America. I feel that as students we can only learn so much in the classroom. We spend a lot of time memorizing facts and solving equations, which are crucial to passing the next test, but they often don't prepare us for the real world. And I feel that my experiences studying abroad are going to expose me to people that are different from myself, and they're going to expand my world knowledge. So I knew that participating in a study abroad trip will be very similar to graduating from college and entering the real world, where I'm going to be put into an unfamiliar environment, and it's going to be my responsibility to make the most of where I'm going to be. In order for me to gain the most from my study abroad experience, I wanted to find a trip which incorporated both my passion for community service and speech-language pathology, as well as my passion for linguistics and Spanish. I found UGA and Buenos Aires program to be the perfect match. One way in which UGA in Buenos Aires may be distinguished from other programs is that it's a total immersion program. The entire time that I'll be in Buenos Aires, I will be speaking in Spanish. I'm going to live with an Argentine family and have a homestay with them. And during this time, I'll eat all my meals with my host family, and I'll be expected to converse solely in Spanish. A friend of mine who attended the Argentina trip last year told me about how she had an excellent experience with her family. She told me that one time she watched The Help with her host mother, and afterwards her and her host mother had a discussion on racial relationships in the United States versus in Argentina. I really hope to have experiences like this when I travel to Argentina. I know it'll be very different than staying in a dorm, and I know that it'll force me to improve my Spanish fluency. Rather than spending my time from a tourist approach, as many study abroad students often spend their trips, I'll be completely submerged in the Argentine culture. And I won't just be learning about the culture in the classroom, I'll be learning it firsthand, outside, and through all of my various experiences in Argentina. A total immersion program is also going to help my fluency skills in Spanish by exposing me to a different dialect of Spanish. In Argentina, their Spanish is largely influenced by Italy, and they speak very similar to how the Italians speak Italian. And as they also have very different conjugations and other aspects of their dialect that are very different from the way that Spanish is spoken in the United States, and that my Puerto Rican family members speak Spanish. I know that this is going to be crucial to me as a speech-language pathologist, because as a speech pathologist, I'll be working with Latino children of very different backgrounds that may speak Spanish differently from the way that I am accustomed to. In addition to the opportunity to learn about Argentine culture and Spanish, I was very attracted to the UGA in Buenos Aires program because of the opportunity to participate in an internship. During my time in Argentina, I will be able to participate in an internship with an Argentine speech-language pathologist at a hospital. I know that this internship is going to be completely amazing to me because I'm going to be able to contrast those types of speech therapy methods which are used in Argentina with those that are used in the United States. I'll be able to learn about the various speech disorders that are common among Argentine children and the ways in which these disorders can possibly affect the delivery of speech in Spanish. I'm very excited about traveling to Buenos Aires this summer. I'll be spending 5 weeks there, and as I said before, I'll be living with an Argentine family. I'll be taking one upper-level Spanish literature class, which will help complete my Spanish major, and I'll be participating in the internship, which will not only help to improve my Spanish, but it'll also be a great experience for my communication sciences and disorders major because it's going to expose me to the field of speech therapy. I really hope that I'm chosen as a recipient of this scholarship. It'll really help to fund a program that's very crucial to my future aspirations and my career goals. I thank you for your time watching this video. Have a great day.